Hey guys, it's Murs. Welcome back to Harpies in the Trees, where I review horror books with a supernatural focus. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing the Abominable book club box. So it is 94 degrees today here in Berlin, so no candles. Any little heat is just a little too much right now. And if you've been to Europe before, you know that air conditioning is not really a thing. And as an American, it's something that, like, I think I will never not complain about. But you know, you start learning to adapt, and you just kind of started doing things like buying a fan for yourself and actually taking it with you on the train and everywhere. And yeah, so it's broiling, it's hot. My birthday month is coming up, so as a crab, I'm ready for the broil, I guess. You might be seeing me on YouTube as a different type of host for something totally different than books. I'm going to be hosting a video gaming news update type video series for my work. I'm not sure if I will be the host for the series for ever. I think hopefully I can, pass it along to someone else, because what I really want to do more is producing. But we were kind of needing some talent on short notice, so I said that I could, give it a go. Let's get into this box, because I don't know how long I can have these lights on. Looks very nice. Okay, let's start with the beverages. The beverages are always opened. It seems to be a very suspicious thing for the customs people. So we have the Nescafe Cappuccino and the Galaxy Instant Hot Cocoa, the Lion's Gojo coffee bag, and the Off Black Teas. Now this is a new one for me, this vaporwave looking one. It's called Nicely Spicy, Cranberry and Cinnamon. Okay, kind of a Christmassy vibe going on there. And this one is mint and chocolate. I think I got a chocolate tea last time. It's kind of weird to me, but I still need to try it. So I see the treat. Ooh. It's called Dirty Cow Plant-Based Chocolate. And this is called Hail Mary Berry. Love the packaging. Let's give it a try. Oh wow, it got really melted, and I can feel it has all settled on the bottom here, and it's still pretty melted, so I'm just gonna let it sit in here, and I'll just throw it in the fridge and eat it later. That's too bad. Yeah, not a good time for chocolate right now. Now I see that the use book is on the top. And I always open this last because it's my favorite thing. If you don't know what this box is, this is the Abominable Book Club box from the UK. And it's a subscription horror box. You get a new release, a used release, and then something additional like an ebook or a magazine, sometimes another book or novella. We also get the drinks and the treats, a pin, and 2 bookmarks, and yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. What's really cool is that you get this used book. It's always wrapped in this paper with this really cool wax seal. It's a real wax, and it's really cool because it's a used book, so everybody who gets the subscription gets a different book. So we'll open this at the end. I see something that looks like probably a book plate for one of the books. Okay, so it says woman eating. Oh, wow. So this is unusual. We don't usually get prints. It says Fear I More Than a Monster, and it has a werewolf, the Invisible Man, Frankenstein's monster, vampire, and I don't remember who this character is. Is it Blue Lagoon? I don't know. It's an old school character though. But this is cool. We never get a print. That's awesome. Okay. And then I see on the top here, it says woman eating. Obviously, this is what the book plate was for. This is by Claire Coda. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this book plate in there. I've just been kind of doing this now. I'm just adding my book plates to the pages. I think I will put it on the inside. Oh no. Okay, well, it went on a little bit crooked because it got stuck, and of course it did. Lydia is hungry. She's always wanted to try sashimi, ramen, onigiri with sour plums stuffed inside, the food her Japanese father liked to eat. And then there is bubble tea and the vegetables grown by the other young artists at the studio she is secretly squatting in. But Lydia can't eat any of this. The only thing she can digest is blood, and it turns out that sourcing fresh pig's blood in London, where she is living away from her vampire mother for the first time, is much more difficult than she'd anticipated. Then there are the humans, the people at the gallery where she interns, the strange men who follow her after dark, and Ben, a goofy, grinned artist she's developing feelings for. Lydia knows that they are her natural prey, but she can't bring herself to feed on them. If Lydia is to find a way to exist in the world, she must reconcile the conflicts within her. Between her demon and human sides, her mixed ethnic heritage, and her relationship with food, and in turn humans. Before any of this, however, she must eat. So as you know, I'm not really into vampires, so it's not really my thing. But I do like this concept of like the vampire desiring to eat something else besides blood. And I think that I can relate to that in the sense that, you know, with my gluten allergy that I have, like I will eat wheat, but it always like comes at a price, you know, like it'll give me headaches or stomach aches or whatever. And it's not fun, but it's like this constant desire that I have to eat these things that I shouldn't be eating, you know, and it's like I can relate to that. So here are the bookmarks for this month. This one is In Space, No One Can Hear You Scream. I think we all know what this is about. And on the back it says the Abominable Book Club. This is the microfiction bookmark that we always get, and always has a little story in the back. I feel like they're getting longer and longer as time goes on. They're going to start becoming just like a regular story at some point. And this also has the QR code that you can scan to get the spoiler card, which we'll do in a little bit. Lai Gangxi Shuang, China. Apologies for that pronunciation. A team of 5 geoscientists are exploring the region's karst formations to measure the speed of water erosion in the area. While setting up their instruments, the ground starts to shake beneath them and give way to a giant sinkhole. 5 rattled faces peered in. This wasn't any ordinary sinkhole. There was a whole forest inside, green and lush, with tall trees stretching to the surface. They take it in turns to abseil down to the floor. The plants surrounding them were like nothing from that area, shimmering colors dancing in the sunlight from the opening above them. The sound of scuttling is caught by one of their instruments, as insects start to reveal themselves amongst the thicket. The team get very excited. This discovery would make them famous around the world. The scuttling stops instantly and is replaced by pure silence. With a thrashing of leaves, one scientist is pulled beneath the plants and disappears, then another, and a third. The 2 remaining scientists frantically try to climb the rope. As they climb, a large ivory hand with translucent claws reaches up like icicles wrapped around their leg. The 4th scientist is pulled from the rope and hits the ground with a crunch. As the last scientist reaches a safe height, she radios their headquarters. Tired and out of breath, she just repeats. It's something written in a language that I don't know. The rope suddenly becomes taut and debris is crumbling from above. It is being pulled from below. Sort of reminds me like Journey to the Center of the Earth type thing. So the last thing that we have in the box today is a hardcover book. So 2 hardcover books, which is pretty special. It says One Body, 5 Minds, 1 Killer by Guy Morpus. And it looks like it might be a Maybe it's a true crime story? I'm not sure. The Earth's spiraling population has finally been controlled. Lifespans are limited to 80 years, except for those who make an extreme choice to become a commune. 5 minds sharing one body, each living for 4 hours at a time, but with a combined lifespan of nearly 150 years. Alex, Kate, Mike, Sierra, and Ben have already spent 25 years together in what was once Mike's body. Their frequent personalities clashes leading to endless bickering, countless arguments, and getting themselves stranded on a Russian Arctic freighter. Wanting to buy upgrades for their next host body, they decide to travel to a death park where games are played and time can be gambled like money. But things go very wrong when Kate accepts a dangerous offer and one of them disappears. Someone is trying to kill off members of the commune, but why? Is one of them responsible? Or is an outsider playing a deadly game? It's hard enough to catch a murderer. It's almost impossible when you might be sharing a body with them. This brilliant murder mystery blends classic crime with speculative fiction and a stunning debut. Matt Vesolovsky, who you remember wrote Beast and some other books that we've gotten from Abominable. I can't remember what the other ones were called. I don't know why Beast always stands out for me. But he says a whip-smart, searing debut with a story which grinds into the mind like cursed clockwork. So this sounds like it might have you like on the edge of your seat, you know, just like trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, let's see what's in here. It's definitely a paperback, and it is a little, you can see how it's like a little, skewed. So let's see what it is. Okay. Richard Bachman, The Regulators? Is this like a dinosaur horror book? Richard Bachman is Stephen King? I feel like maybe I heard that once. Okay, yes, it's a pen name of Stephen King. I guess he wanted to create Richard Bachman to see like if people actually liked the stories and not just that he was well known, you know? Interesting. There's a lot of little like things like this map and like a newspaper clipping. Wentworth, Ohio, a small friendly town where the Carver children bicker over sweets in the Easy Shop, and writer Johnny Marinville is the only resident who minds his own business. Should have known it was Stephen King. Loves writing about other writers. And on Popular Street, apart from the impending storm, it's just a normal summer's day, with frisbees flying, lawns being mown, barbecues prepared, and the paperboy making his rounds, oblivious of the chrome red van idling up the hill. That marks the start of the surreal nightmare. Soon the residents will be caught up in a game of wills as the regulators arrive in force to face a child whose powers of expression are just awakening, waiting for them. The Publishers Weekly called it a devilishly entertaining yarn of occult mayhem. So I'm curious about the the lizard though, you know, like where does the dino or whatever it is, like where does that line up? I will admit this is a very weird month of books for me. I feel like everything is like really out of my comfort zone. One, I don't really like vampires. 5 Minds does sound a little bit interesting to me, but there's not a lot there that's kind of like really reeling me in with it. And I don't really read a lot of speculative fiction. Not that I don't like it, I don't read a lot of it. This is probably like the thing that I will probably most likely read out of all of them, because I like that they called it a yarn of occult mayhem, and that is everything that I want. But I am a little put off by like the lizard eye, because I just don't really like horror that is, you know, about like maybe animals being like the monster or something. It's just, I don't like it. I always just end up feeling bad for the monster and just being upset that human beings are gonna be human beings, you know? So yeah, a little bit of a weird box for me. Let's check out this spoiler card and see if there's any like cool information. Where's my phone? Oh, good. And they've also, really nice, they've redesigned the spoiler card so it's much easier to read now on mobile. Woman Eating by Claire Coda. It says, this slow burn character drama trades almost exclusively in ominous vibes rather than bloody action, but it is engaging and interesting in all the right places. Five Minds, a macabre whodunit with a near sci-fi twist. Sign us up. Twisty and insane fun. Fear Eye Pride Print. Okay, that's what I was thinking originally, was that Fear Eye was a play on Queer Eye, but I just wasn't sure if that was right or not. To celebrate Pride, we decided to call on some screen legends for a makeover, our tribute to Netflix's best reality TV show and horror's classic icons. This print also serves as a tribute to James Whale, one of the first openly gay film directors who brought Carlos Frankenstein and the Invisible Man to the silver screen. Very cool. I dig it. I think that's super sweet. The microfiction was called Sinking Feeling by Gavin O'Driscoll. And of course, this one is just called Cinemorph. In fact, I'll show you something that I just got recently that will completely complement this bookmark. So I got this. And it's pretty cool, especially because it's really cute. I like it a lot. Okay, so that was the box. Oh wait, what month was this? So this was the June box. I didn't mention that. This is also the Full Guts box. I also forgot to mention that part. If you liked this video, please like and comment down below. Tell me your thoughts, tell me your feelings. What do you think about this box? And if you would like to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. Other than that, please take care of yourselves, look out for each other, and I will talk to you next time.